Hello, welcome to this hopefully short and comprehensive introduction video to the new replay feature in the Fumbbl client, which is called Collaborative Replay. At the moment of this recording, this feature is not yet available on the live environment, so I have to show it to you on my dev system. And so now let's start up the client. In the meantime, if you have not heard about Fumbbl or just don't know what it is, it's a place where you can play Blood Bowl online. And if you haven't heard of it, I recommend to check it out because you can play all the teams and with complete new rules for free. For those of you familiar, you now see the replay client starting. Now, as you see, there's a new window before you actually get to use the replay client. Now we have to choose between a solo and the collaborative variant. Solo is basically the old replay variant that is available now. Now we want to dive into the collaborative mode. When you select this, you have to enter something similar to a game name. So just like think about anything nice, like my test for this example, or something smart. And now you see that you have joined a session called My Test, and you are in control of this session. So this a few things to explain here. Now, first of all, you see now status messages and stuff are displayed in the chat area and not in the log area as you're used to, because in replay mode, well, the game log is already there and it's complete, so injecting something there or putting something at the end is just not useful. So I decided to log all messages in this area. Now, basically, the idea is that, well, you can start your replay and watch it as you're used to, but you can also have someone else join your session. So now let's start a different client. So I already prepared here. So you go also to collaborate, and then you just use the same name. Requirement is that you have loaded the same game in as a replay already from the Fumbbl side. So now we see we joined the session and it's already running. So you have now like two separate clients where you can watch what is happening. This indicates here, as we've seen, Coach Check is in control, so we can't do anything in this client. But here, this is control, paused, so both clients have paused now. So the idea is here to give people, for coaching or training purposes, a chance to watch a replay together and then step through things step by step. But everybody still has the option to use their own layout, their own pitch, what they feel comfortable with. So it is just a bit more tailored to each personal need. And so I hope it helps people to improve and just use Fumbbl more than a learning and teaching platform than it already is used. And that's not all. As you now can see, when I'm hovering over the pitches, the cursor icon becomes a pen. And with a single click here, I can start drawing lines that are also then shown over here in the other client. With a double click, I can end the line. So I call this a sketch. The idea here is like to give options to show, okay, you could move this player to here and then to here, and then do something else with it. And so everybody sees this on the other screen. We could also have a third coach join us. And as you see, we already joined. We have the same game state. We have all the sketches there. So also, like, now the other coach could make a different suggestion and just draw something else. I'll just do some nonsense here. and so like people can discuss, show what they want. You can communicate via chat in the game as you're used to. So, or you can, of course, use Discord or something else to use voice chat or something similar. But you are in sync, and you can decide what would be the best course of action here. And of course, like it's always a bit tricky. Like if other people draw something to distinguish things, so maybe you want to go there, and then you can do a right click and maybe delete the sketch because it was bollocks, or you can just change the color. So like to show, oh, this is my sketch, and you use the green ones, or we go over here, maybe for example. Let's see. For some reason it does not let this one. Because I'm in the wrong client. Sorry about that. So now we are over here. We could also set a label. So let's say do a blitz move, for example. So just you can go to different place, and then the sketch is labeled, and it's all kept in sync across all the clients connected to the session. You also note on top left, it does not say game menu anymore, but it's a replay menu. And this has a join coacher submenu, which gives you a bit of information about your session. For example, you see with this ball icon, that's the coach that is currently in control of the session. On the bottom, that's yourself. And for the other coach, you see, he is allowed to sketch, for example. But you can say, hey, I don't care about what this coach has to say, so I just hide the sketch. You see, it's gone here. But maybe later on they can say, I want to show it again. But this is not all. Like, of course, sometimes people like to have fun or try to abuse things. So if a coach is just like annoying everybody with the sketches, you could also let's just say, oh, we blocked that coach. So that is gone from not only for the guy hiding or they're just blocking the sketches, but also for everyone else in the session, apart from the one that is blocked. That guy can still draw things as he wants, and they're just visible to them. So that's, well, yeah, each to their own, but the others can just go on. It's even possible to say, I want to transfer control to somebody, like to say, now I want to show you something else. So you can say, transfer control, and you see, now Lord Misery is in control. You are in control of this session. And so now that coach has the option to continue with replay or skip somewhere, even just like clear all sketches and just move on with your teaching session. Also, just like for you, now you all can see that this indicates that the coach has been blocked. Even the blocked coach themselves see this, so everything should be communicated rather clearly, even if people are not using the chat or fail to see it. And I think that is basically all for the rough overview. Of course, there's a bit more nuances to this when you get used to it, like how you can define the colors, what you can do with it, how you can toy around with the different labels and stuff, and hopefully make it a good teaching experience for you and everyone. Just so you know, the sketching feature is also available in the replay solo mode, not just in collaborative. So even like if you're just by yourself and just want to watch the replay, you can still draw something there, make screenshots of it, post it somewhere if you want, as people are already doing. But you have the option to draw this all inside your session. As opposed to regular games, these replay sessions are not persistent anyway. So if everybody leaves the session, it's just gone, and there's no record of it, apart from some log files, of course. But it's not like you can resume it at a later point, which should hopefully not really be an issue for people. But just so you know. So I think this is everything I can say about it now. I hope you enjoyed, and if you have questions, please let me know and we will deal with it. Thank you very much.